Hello my amazing sexy mofos, this is your boy Venemie here. I really do hope you're all okay and having an amazing day so far. In today's video I am back with another Forza Horizon 5 drag and tune video. The car that I'm going to be throwing around today is a BMW M3 1991. This thing is absolutely gorgeous, an old school BMW. But it is a sleeper. This thing is super damn fast. But before we start, if you are new around here and like what you see, then please do subscribe to join this amazing sexy family. But now let's jump straight into this. Starting off with the upgrades for the engine swap, you want to put in the racing 3-litre L6T engine. It's in all the Nissans, all the BMWs. It is an amazing engine. You also want to make the car all-wheel drive. When you've done all of that, come over to tyres and rims. We want to put on drag tyre compound tyres and make the rear tyre width as big as possible. If you can as well, go for a lighter rim set just to make the car a little bit lighter. My rims, they knock off 12 kilos off the car, so every little helps. When it comes to the engine upgrades, there's 5 options there. You want to max every single one of them out, put them all onto race. When you've done that, we can then move on to the next category, which is platform and handling. So race brakes, we're going to go with this time as well race springs, of course front and rear race anti-roll bars, and of course last but not least that race reduction kit. You're going to have to put that onto race. When you've done that, we can move on to the last category, which is drivetrain. Transmission you don't have to mess with because of the engine swap. The driveline put to race and the differential put to race. When you've done all of that, save everything, buy all of those upgrades, and then we can start on the tuning. Now, if you actually want the share code, I've got 3 different tunes up for this car, all depending on top end and acceleration, but the one I used in the video was V3. I'll show you guys that in a minute. But if you want the share code, skip about 30-40 seconds ahead and you'll see all 3 share codes. But if you're applying this tune manually, just pause the video every time I change category, just copy it all down. I stay on every category for about 3 to 5 seconds and then I end up changing categories, so just count 3 to 5 seconds in your head and then just unpause the video, let it go to the next category, copy it all down, and then you are done. But obviously, if you're looking for the share code to do all of that for you, just skip about a couple of seconds ahead, about 20-30 seconds ahead, and then you'll see the share code. Now, depending on what you're going up against and your driving style, will depend on which share code you'll be most interested in. For beginners, I would recommend BMW 1991. But the one I used in the video was V3. This thing, it's got a little bit less top end. Instead of 280 miles an hour, which is a little bit extreme, it's 250, but it's got a lot more acceleration, and I mean a lot more acceleration. It flies down that runway. I'd say a good lap to the flash from the front of the bars, you're going to be hitting about 219 miles an hour. A mediocre one would be about 218 and a half, something like that. A bad run would be something like 216, 217, but it is a very fast car. Obviously, tune it a little bit more, it could definitely hit 220, 221, 110%. It's such a powerful engine. It just needs a little bit of fine tuning. But for a base tune, you could call it, this thing is absolutely fire. It is definitely a must try. It's 100% a sleeper. Would it beat a Jesko or anything? Of course not. But when it comes to a lot of the competition, this thing, it's quite light for a BMW. It weighs just over a ton, which I know sounds a lot, but some of the BMWs weigh 1.5, 1.6. Which is a lot of weight for the car. This weighs, I think, just under 1.1, so it's on the heavy side, of course, but we've shedded as much weight as possible, removed the spoiler, put on a lighter rim set, gone with that race weight reduction kit, lighter brakes as well. We've tried to make the car as light as physically possible. and that's the best we can do. That combined with a super powerful engine and then just timing your gear shifts, you can be a nasty opponent to go up against. This car, it's definitely one of my favourites. I love the fact that it's an old school car as well. That's what I think I love most about it. You'd look at it and think, yeah, I'm gonna beat that, and then this thing just flies away. But let me know what you think of the actual car and the tune down in the comment section below. Remember, I started my membership now, so if you want to support the channel, definitely check that out. When it comes to my sponsors, I've got all my discount codes and everything in the description of every single one of my videos, to Rogue Energy and Fatal Grips. Fatal Grips is just better gaming merchandise, and then Rogue Energy is just, it's a really nice drink just to go with your gaming sessions. So it's entirely up to you what you guys would prefer, but you get a 10% discount using my code. But let me know what you think of the actual tune, most importantly, and the car down in the comment section below. But I'm going to wrap this video up here. I really do hope you're all okay and having an amazing day so far. But I love every single one of you, and I'll see you all in the next video.